Good morning, campers and adventurers. This is part 2 of my solo camping trip down to Cornwall. But today I've come to a place that I haven't been to in a very, very long time. I know I've been here. I've looked at it at the map, and there are certain things on here which have reminded me that I have been here before. And it's Trebah Gardens, and this is down on the Helston River. And so I'm going to go and have a nice wander around here before going off and doing other things today. So come on, let's go and have a look. So Trebah Gardens was originally a wooded valley, and planting of the garden was begun in 1838 by Charles and Sarah Fox, who were part of a wealthy Quaker family of shipping merchants from Falmouth. And over 4 decades, they planted the shelter belt trees and created the structure of the garden that we see here today. And there is even an amphitheatre here. So I guess they staged some sort of performances. And this looks like something that's growing from an alien sci-fi movie. Beautiful pond, and it's even got some decent sized koi carp in it by the look of it. Big one amongst a lot of small ones. So there's a stone here that says, "To the officers and men of US 29th Infantry Division who embarked from Trebah in June 1944 for the D-Day assault on Omar Beach, Normandy. We will remember them." And this is the beach now. It must have looked totally different in June 1944. And there is even a children's play area along here. So I finished my walk around the gardens. They are very beautiful, and they are as I remember them. I do recommend this as a place to come and visit if you're in the area, the Helford River. Absolutely stunning place. Prices £15 for an adult, £7.50 for children, but children under 5 are free. And I'm going to enjoy a cup of tea and a Trebah slice. And then I'm going to make a move to Pendennis Castle. So I've arrived at Pendennis Castle, which is at the mouth of the River Fal in Falmouth. And it just so happens that I've come when they've got a knights tournament on. Apparently there's events happening all day long. It's cost me £21 to get in as a non-English heritage member. So apparently there's all sorts of stuff going on, so I'm going to have a look.
So Guy de Mowbray, victor of the last round of the sword. He will be up against Joseph Corder, and they fought it out for that first place. So I wonder if there's any animosity there. There seems to be a lot of animosity from Joseph Corder in all directions, really, so we should see a bit more of that.
That was it.
So,
You go on my command and you will hold when I tell you. Do you understand, knights? Lay on!
here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green versus blue. It's fast and furious.
Place the barrier.
Barrier's
No points
broken
scored.
down. We need to keep our knights separated, so our squires will attend to it. And as I say, you can only really see what a good clear point is in the middle there as the marshal. He's not scored anything yet, all too
That's it.
scrappy.
Lay on!
Trying to defend whilst...
Oh!
Oh, I
Point
heard that.
green!
Yeah, point to green. Good strike to the left-hand side of Sir Joseph Cawdor's helm. It's a
The
solid
guy will
blow
step
there.
forward, so Joseph will step back. You go on my command. Lay on!
Here we go. Trying to get in there, but it's got to be a powerful blow to score it.
Hold! Scrappy, replay the point. Check his helmet.
Knight Marshal not happy with that. Not good enough. Wouldn't have done much on the battlefield, so let's not count it.
One step back, please, Sir Joseph.
Here we
You go on
go.
my command. Still 1-0.
One
Lay on!
nothing.
Hold! Point green! 2 points!
Nothing's getting past Sir Guy de Mowbray today. 2 points to nothing. And Sir
Comes in.
Joseph Cawdor looks a little bit dejected at that.
Lay on!
Much as you can tell through a helmet.
Hold! Point blue!
It's coming back now. 2 to 1.
That's it. My command. 2-1. Lay on!
Do give them a cheer. It's hard to hear in those helmets.
Hold! Point green winner!
3 points to 1. So we're off and running. Guy de Mowbray takes the first round. That means our other 2 knights will have to step up.
So behind me is Pendennis Castle, and this is an artillery fort that was constructed by Henry VIII near to Falmouth between 1540 and 1542, and it was formed part of the King's Defence Programme to protect England against invasion from France and the Holy Roman Empire, also to defend the waterway over here. And here's one of the World War II gun placements that was here to protect the entrance to the river from the Germans. And here are some of the guns that would have been used in Henry VIII's time. Ooh, and this is the tunnels taking us to the Half Moon Battery. During World War II, two 6-inch guns were positioned overlooking the mouth of the estuary, and to protect the estuary from the Germans. And also there were similar placements over there on St Anthony's Head. Okay, so that was very enjoyable. Pendennis Castle and the Knights tournament. All a good bit of fun. But it's very hot. I'm a bit on the sweaty side and feeling quite tired now. So I'm going to head back. I need to stop off at the supermarket, get something in for my tea, and then I'm going to go back to the tent, get a beer out the fridge, and sit down and chill for a bit. So I'll see you back there. Well guys, back at the tent. It's been a fab day. I've had a beer or two, been and had a shower, got another beer, and just about to barbecue up a big juicy sirloin steak for my tea. Tomorrow's my last day here to do stuff, so I'm going to do something tomorrow which I haven't done in a long while, but I'll tell you about that tomorrow. So I think that's about it for today. I'm just going to have a chilled out evening. I don't know if you remember, but I said that I hope to get down to Godrevy Point to do a time lapse of the sunset. Well, the thing is, by the time I finish my day now, that I've been tired, I've got home, I've had a beer, then I've been sat here thinking, and I thought I was going to go and do that time lapse, but I've had a beer now, so I can't drive. Oh well. Never mind. Right, okay, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, and well, it's actually nearly afternoon. I had a bit of a late one getting up. I was woken up at 4 a.m. by rain, and yeah, that must have gone on for over an hour, something like that. Anyway, I've driven a fair way today. I'm no longer over on the north coast of Cornwall. Back in the 90s, I used to have a VW camper van. I think I said about it on there when I went to Cape Cornwall. And I used to stay at a campsite between Looe and Polperro. And I would come to a place called Llantivit Bay to do a spot of fishing. So that's where I've come today. It's a bit of a nostalgia trip. I mean, I could have gone fishing anywhere on the north coast, but I thought, no, it's a bit of a nostalgia trip. I know this place is easy enough to get to, and just got a bit of a follow this map. So I'm here at the car park, and I just got to follow the path down there to Llantivit Cove. And so don't worry, you're not going to get a 15-minute video on fishing, all right? But it's a nice little area down there. Well, that wasn't a bad day out. Didn't catch anything. Last time I went, I was thinking about this. I think the last time I went, I actually was with my son and he caught a bass. But I used to be able to, used to go down there quite regularly and catching pollock, but and the occasional mackerel. But I was talking to a guy down there who was a spear fisherman, and he said he was diving a couple of weeks ago and he saw no pollock down there at all. So if that's the case, then it's not surprising I didn't catch anything. But for now, tonight is my final night here, so I'm going to start dismantling the tent a bit. I'm going to take the tarp off and the external lights and having a clean up and what have you ready, so that in the morning I can load the car. And then it's off to Ilfracombe tomorrow. So I will see you there.